I'm Ashley Harwood, and I am a professional wood turner. Part of being a professional wood turner, for me, means having multiple streams of revenue to keep my business running. One of those revenue streams is the production work that I do for other companies, and one of those companies is a lighting company based here in Charleston. I make a few hundred pieces a year for them. Now, most recently, they've asked me to make a custom extra large chandelier turning, and in this video, I'm going to show you how I pulled it off. This one is made from kiln-dried ash, and the blank for the body of the chandelier is 9.5 by 9.5 by 30 inches long, which is pretty hefty once it's all put together. Luckily, I had a few extra hands to help out for the glue up. It's a crucial moment and everything needs to be right. If it's not, there's a small chance this piece could come apart while I'm turning it, which would be very dangerous. My friend Carlos had to step out from behind the camera for a moment to help me get this beast mounted. The blank starts out between centers, which can be dangerous if anything comes loose. As quickly as possible, I want to get it mounted in my chuck, which is a more secure way of mounting it on the lathe. And while I'm creating the tenon for the chuck, I'm standing out of the way just in case. Now, I know it looks like the piece is turning backwards. That's just an illusion from the camera. Now that I'm in the chuck, it's time to start making it round. A lot of people are surprised at how gentle my grip is on the tools. The style of turning that I practice is one that has more focus on finesse and sharp tools rather than muscle. This piece needs to be hollowed in order to allow for wood movement with changes in humidity and temperature. Because I'm working so far away from the chuck that's holding the piece on the lathe, I have to use a steady rest, and it's not light either. I can start the hollowing process with a bowl gouge and a Forstner bit. But once it gets deeper, I have to switch to a hollowing tool. After the hollowing is done, it's time to work on shaping. There's a lot of material that needs to come off of this piece. I like to get all of my diameters set and then fill in the curves in between. That's when the piece really starts to come to life. It's also where a small mistake could ruin the piece. After all, you can't put the wood back on. After the piece is sanded and cut to length, it's ready to be delivered to my client. Ta-da! Okay, that's too. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked what you saw, I do hope that you will hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little notifications button to make sure you don't miss any videos. Be sure as well to check out all the awesome links that we have down below the video. I would like to say thank you so much to my Patreon members. Your support means so much to keeping this business going, especially in these trying times that we're in right now. If you're interested in having a little bit more of a behind-the-scenes look at my business, or if you would like to get advance notice about my classes, you can check out my Patreon page in the links below. And a big shout out to my top tier patrons, Erica Vane, Chris Cairns, Alan Bally, Steve Snyder, Chris Jones, Andrew Needle, Robert Hunt, and Jim Tate. Thank you so much, guys. Till next time, everybody stay safe.